Happy Thursday and welcome into College Football Mornings. I am Chris Moxley. You can find me at Chris Moxley19. Everything I do, of course, at campuscan.com. And today is our PrizePicks 5 and 5. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you like this video so we can keep producing content for you in the future. We have a daily show that gives you tidbits every single morning, sits, starts, betting content. Today we'll do PrizePicks. We also have multiple shows on our YouTube. We have the official, we have Debbie Debate, we have Friday Night Lights, our new recruiting show. We have a lot of content on YouTube, so make sure that you are liking our videos, subscribing to our content, and getting stuff out there. Today for Prize 5 and 5, the concept is I'll give you 5 picks, 5 minutes, get you out of here, hopefully win you some money this weekend. Let's kick it off with Louisville quarterback Malik Cunningham over 259.5 passing and rushing yards. He was a disappointment last week. There's no way around that. I think that we get that number this week, and we feel really good about it. He hit this number in 10 games last season of 13, struggled against Kentucky. The other two were blowouts where he didn't need to be involved. I like this number for Malik Cunningham a lot. I'm ready to go back to him. 259.5 rushing and passing. I think it's a great number. I think it should be possibly 30 yards higher. Second, this number is out of control because of a good week, and our good pal Eric Froton talked about this as well. You can find his content at MC Sports Edge, but he talked about how this James Bostic number is out of control across all the different books. We're taking the under 69.5 receiving yards. This man is an Ohio receiver going up against Penn State. I have very little interest in investing in him this week. He also gets Joey Porter Jr., who looked like an amazing shutdown corner last week. I'm assuming that Porter almost shadows him. He won't totally shadow him, but he will be on Bostic a lot. Under 69.5 receiving yards is the way to go here. Then give me Jatavian Sanders, under 51.5 receiving yards. We got a lot of unders this week, to be honest. I think that we are targeting good matchups where the defense is much better than the offense, and that is the case with Alabama and Texas again this week. Alabama has one of their best defenses ever. Henry Toto is a menace in the linebacker core. I think we shut down Jatavian Sanders this week. We also have quarterback Holton Ahlers under 290.5 passing yards, or passing and rushing yards. I think he exploits the Old Dominion defense this week, and I think we get a very, very good performance out of him. He was very productive against the NC State team last week, although he was hurt at the beginning. I think if we have him totally healthy, we're going to see a very productive Holton Ahlers this week. So give me more 290.5 passing and rushing yards. Lastly, Trey Knox over 3.5 receptions. I think this number is too low. He has taken on the Treylon Burks role in this offense, and that is a very valuable position for quarterback KJ Jefferson. Knox was super productive last week. I think that we get another week of him operating as that big tight end, realistically a big slot guy. He is lined up all over the formation, and he's the one who's sliding into a big body receiver role that Jefferson has relied on for multiple years now. They get South Carolina's defense. I'm not really scared about South Carolina this year. I think their defense is good to not great, but I do think we're going to get another productive week out of Trey Knox. I think Trey Knox is the type of player that we want to invest in. Even as a tight end, we have a lot of value coming in this position. He was super involved last week. I think that continues heading into this matchup against the Gamecocks. So let's run through our 5 real quick. Malik Cunningham over 259.5 passing and rushing yards. Jatavian Sanders under 51.5 receiving yards. James Bostic, Ohio wide receiver, gets Penn State this week, under 69.5 receiving yards. Holton Ahlers passing and rushing over 290.5. I think he takes care of it against Old Dominion this week. And Trey Knox over 3.5 receptions. I think he gets 4 or 5 and tears up the Gamecock secondary. That's all I got. Remember to like, subscribe, follow all our content at campuscan.com. And hopefully we can have a productive week this week.